Nails are glued upside down on new children's playground by vandals. Hey man, yeah, we have absolutely nothing else to do. We don't have any type of movies to watch. What do you want to do? Yeah, let's put frickin' nails for kids to slam their hands into. Yeah, that totally sounds like a wonderful, sane idea no absolute whap job would ever think of. If your solution to boredom is trying to give kids tetanus, seek help. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/iamatotalPOS, and if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Speaking of POS, my computer was a POS today because for some reason, this video was supposed to come out a couple of weeks ago, but for some reason, my computer editing software did not save any of my audio. YouTuber who intentionally crashed a plane for views and then destroyed the wreckage before investigators reached a crash site faces 20 years in prison. Yeah, you know, it's intentionally downing a plane. That's a little bit of a look down upon thing. So, but, you know, just anything for them YouTube points, anything for a, oh, look, he did a thing. Really makes you wonder how many people would jump for the opportunity if you could get paid for, like, punching a toddler or something. Oh, yeah, no, there's probably YouTube videos of that. No, what's even worse is if that video did actually get monetized and it's still up once he gets out of prison. Ooh, geez, all the tax work you're gonna have to do after that. Dad convicted of M tortured and malnourished 3-year-old girl who looked like a child out of a concentration camp. A 32-year-old father from Oakmont, Pennsylvania was found guilty in a non-jury trial Thursday of these two redacted, which I did before, but now I can't understand what they are, in the 2020 death of his 3-year-old daughter. Name is also redacted. Judge Bruce R. Beamer convicted this person of third-degree M, aggravated A, and endangering the welfare of children, and conspiracy. This County Courts of Common Pleas records reviewed by Law and Crime Show. Prior to her death, Blank was tortured and looked like a child out of a concentration camp, according to a pediatrician's testimony cited by WPXI. Wait, a pediatrician made that analogy? An emergency lines dispatcher faces manslaughter charges after failing to send an ambulance. The authorities in Pennsylvania said the dispatcher told a woman that he would not send an ambulance to her mother unless the mother agreed to go to the hospital. She died the next day. Yeah, I kind of think that you might want to definitely look for a different sense of employment. Is like, look, you need to do this. If I do this, you need to do that. No, you're in there to answer calls and dispatch. That's part of the whole, like, you know, dispatcher job. This cafe hates Christians and traditional family values. 2 weeks or so ago, a Christian family was dining here and asked about one of the servers' gay prides pin on her work uniform. When she responded that all rainbows are in support of gay pride, that family asked to speak with the manager because they did not feel it was appropriate to wear your lewd business on your work uniform in a work setting. The manager then asked the Christian family to leave and never come back. If you believe in tradition and Christian family values, then I would like you to know that you are not welcome here and that you must leave your faith at the door while you dine. It is time for us to make a choice. Stand for Jesus or not. You know, one thing ever, the more I kind of think about it, the more it just comes to my mind of the phrase, it really does suck that there are people out there that will hate another person because their form of happiness is different than yours. Plus, let's be honest, you got upset because you saw the pin, and then that made you go, what? Seriously, it makes you sound look so stupid when you do that, because if you hadn't seen the pin, then you would have just carried on your merry way, because you wouldn't have known better. Seriously, just think about it. The fact that there are people out there that can know a person for 10 years, be all good to just comfortable there, the second they find out that person's gay, they disown them like you just Thanos snap them out of existence. Tell me that ain't one of the most stupidest sounding things ever. Driver attempts to destroy a giant snowman, not realizing it's built on a large tree trunk. Look, this is something I know I 100% would do to deal with somebody, because, like, the only person you can get mad at this point is yourself if you do that. Hey, why did you put that snowman on there? I drove into it. Was the snowman in the road, though? No, it was very much not, good sir. Like, seriously, what could the homeowner even get charged with in this instance? Like, setting up bait? I don't know. But yeah, no joke. I actually would do this if I had somebody in the neighborhood doing this crap, because I need some real life little vlog stuff for the channel. I feel like that could be a nice little thing, you know, just dinguses in 4K. Don't look that up on the internet. Just, I feel like you're very much not going to find my content. Personally, between you and me, I found a junkie on my corner overdosing and waited until she died before I called an ambulance. Checked her pulse, it was faint. Waited 15 minutes for her to stop breathing and then called. I saved us a lot of tax dollars. Hey, you want to know what is also another use of tax dollars? It's called your ass is getting arrested because you saw somebody having a medical emergency and didn't do jack anything. Yeah, no, that actually is a thing, and you can very much get arrested for it. On the other end of that, for the people wondering, if you do happen to be involved with those substances and somebody has a medical emergency, you can report it to the ambulance, and, like, you won't get in trouble for that, because you did the right thing by reporting it. Do you ever take girls on dates? Yeah, I've been on dates. Not the typical dress up, eat, movies type of dates, but, like, other type of dates that involve fun, like laser tagging, roller skating, the zoo, aquarium, a picnic after a hike. I don't know, just some memorable stuff, not just movies or dinner. That's not the kind of woman I am. For the first date, I want to communicate, so I would say we both dress up in something casual. Eat dinner at an expensive restaurant like Maestro's or something. That's some bougie stuff. LOL, Maestro's for the first date? Why only expensive restaurants? Why not the Cheesecake Factory or something? I only eat at expensive restaurants. LOL. Nothing more, nothing less. That's just my standard, and the man must always treat. Hold up, you're expecting him to treat, but you have a problem with where he picks? So, if a dude took you to Texas Roadhouse, or like Outback or something, you wouldn't be grateful for that? No. Personally, I would eat the food, entertain him for the night until he takes me home, and then block his number. Can't be effing with no broke man. You're the one expecting him to pay! Just say that you have food icons on his contact information without saying it. You gotta be joking. No, I'm actually very serious. Unfortunately, so is Ignorant is also in that field. How can you be expecting the dude to pay, and on the first date nonetheless, this is just something that needs to be established there, expect him to have only the taste for the most expensivest of stuff for the first date? This totally doesn't scream tell everybody that to watch out for this person. That last part really does just translate to, oh yeah, if they take me to McDonald's or to any type of lower priced restaurant other than the 5-star bougie stuff that I'm accustomed to, apparently, I'm going to use them for a free meal and then ghost them. I've said this many times in the past. Personally, it's always a fantastic idea for the first date to be a very fun date. It doesn't need to be an expensive one. Just you're supposed to see how the chemistry goes, not let's go to frickin' Fogo de Chao. If a person has a problem with the cost of the restaurant and they're not even the ones paying, yeah, you ain't getting a second date, I can guarantee you that. That's already been established long before, and you might as well just cut the first date off right there. I'm not a feminist, but I still believe men are trash and should all just freaking... If you're a man and you're reading this, you're worthless. Just do the world a favor and KYS. Ma'am, I'm fairly certain you are not a feminist. You are a Costco-sized bag of nuts. Because last I checked, the act of feminism is very much not telling dudes to end their lives. When will white people leave this earth and never return? Because I'm getting tired of seeing them everywhere. Then close your eyes! How stupid you gotta be to not even look up as to why people have different colored skin. You know, it's not like a location on the planet kind of thing. Also, just another wonderful example of people thinking that the logic of you can't be racist to white people exists. If you ask me, I'm the best drunk driver ever. Prayers for the families and the victims, and prayers to you as well. We all make mistakes. Good thing is, God forgives. God bless everyone. A mistake is leaving the oven on while you're at work. This isn't a mistake. This is redacted. Should probably go on a reply that it's all part of God's plan. Oh yeah, no, I mean, there is that thread down there, but it's not there in the actual thing I got on my computer here, but you just know that it's there. Couple faces court after a $20,000 baby meerkat was stolen from a zoo, sparking a 3-day search. A man and woman have appeared in court for allegedly stealing a meerkat. The 1-month-old meerkat was stolen from Perth Zoo and sparked a 3-day search. Blank is accused of stealing a meerkat and giving it to this other person, and the pair have been released on bail and expected to return to court in November. You know, for some reason, I thought that meerkats were a lot more expensive than that. Crocodile is left bleeding after zoo visitors threw rocks at him. The croc, called Zhao He, is being treated for his wounds after people threw rocks to see whether he was real. Yeah, I don't know, I guess with that logic, if they didn't have rocks there, you know, you just kind of climb over the fence, get up close, you know, just give him a couple of pokes to see if he's legit. Poachers broke into the Paris area zoo and shot Vince the white rhinoceros 3 times with the head before chopping off its main horn with a chainsaw. Look, I'm not gonna say much. I will say, though, that guys have horns, you know, do that to others what you would like done to you. About a week ago, a zoo in Stockholm, Sweden euthanized 4 of their wolves. All of them were healthy and had no health conditions. The only reason behind it was because they're investing in other animals. Yes, and instead of, you know, trading them to another zoo that might have some open slots, just, you know, put him to sleep. Yeah, no, that's totally the logical decision in it all. Young women, you don't need college. You need faith, a Bible, and a good cookbook. You're saying that I guess you can't multitask and, you know, have a souffle and a college degree at the same time. Just because you can't does not mean you should try to bring other people down to your level, Sir Beardy Dum Dum. Oh dear God, it's religious schmuck with a board to electric boogaloo. Warning, wearing yoga pants may lead to lesbianism. Yep, nope, that's totally it. Nailed it to a T, and you've absolutely solved the solution as to why some people that are women decide to like women. It's because of the yoga pants decision. Maybe, just maybe, you should possibly get a better job that pays better instead of assuming regular people to fund your paycheck. Just maybe. Oh, awesome. Why didn't I just think of that? Getting a job that paid higher. Wow, so easy. Imagine shaming the folks working hard trying to get by and not the stingy rich a-hole playing golf and fueling their alcohol addiction. Yeah, don't you know, if you don't like the job that you're stuck at because it's an entry-level job and you didn't have any other options, it's easy. You want to get that $150,000 a year job? You just walk in. It's totally not gonna have them laughing at you, thinking that any random Joe Schmo can walk in because after years and years they decided to increase the requirement in order to work at the same job they were able to just walk into to get. But with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.